new season of the F Team podcast. They do not fucking start the call until I introduce
I'm gonna clip that. I'm clipping that.
Oh my god, that was too funny.
Oh yes.
God damn it! All right, take two. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the F Team podcast. Now, season 2. More bitches, more money. I guess. I don't know.
There's the title right there. More bitches, more money. Love it.
More bitches, more money. Except it's just dudes, so no bitches still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thing is not working. That's nice.
So,
Uh-oh.
I am not your host, Crispy from Chris Raptor Studios. With us tonight, we have Starpool.
Yo.
We have JJ or whatever he's called now. I don't know. He
Jack
has
in the Box.
Jack in the Box James. He has a million
What?
fucking names at this point.
What do you mean? They're all How to Stupid related or fucking
And then we have
if you're talking about In the Mind video, don't ignore that. Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up and let me
Oh my
introduce.
god.
No, I will not.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, we have the man, the myth,
I
the
thought I
legend
was chatty.
from the grave or whatever himself. He didn't get booty blasted by gorillas.
I'm so upset that I completely forgot to buy a gorilla suit. I'm mad at
Oh
myself.
my god.
So the Jack Nerd.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, guys? I'm back.
We got a lot, or they have a lot in store for you tonight. Unfortunately, I can't stay. I'm not feeling too great, but I did want to at least show up for a little bit. So taking it from here will be the Jack Nerd, since it is his show, apparently, technically. So without further ado,
Yeah. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? The Jack Nerd here. Yes, thanks for Crispy with that lovely intro. This is the start of season 2 of the F Team podcast.
Sorry, just real quick. I gotta say that intro was like a solid 9 out of 10.
Oh, definitely.
Solid 9 out of 10. Maybe a 9.5. Maybe 9.5. I don't know.
It was solid.
No,
I liked it.
All right.
It was good. But
All
yeah.
right,
So
I'm
just
gonna
what's
dip.
that? All right.
I'm
See you,
dip.
Crispy. Take care, brother.
See you, Crispy.
Y'all are interrupting each other.
Now there was 3. So just to do some house cleaning real quick. So unfortunately, the Jerky Man himself, he is not going to be part of the podcast anymore. I don't know what's
He
going on.
ditched us. I'm joking.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got stuff going on in his life, but at the same time, I mean, I hope I get the chance to actually talk with him and just be like, maybe I can eventually convince him. If not, it is what it is. But anyways, yeah. So now we're kind of changing this up. We're actually gonna have a new co-host with my other co-host, Mr. Jack in the Box James. He decided to volunteer himself. At least he wasn't voluntold to be part of the F Team podcast from here on out, and I hope he can join us through these shenanigans. Hopefully, I can get some new guests. We're gonna try to keep it going. Try to keep it real.
I might be able
Keep
to
it
bring
alive.
guests too now because I know people now.
Hell yes. I love it. Perfect. So I also am the Jack Nerd. I just got back from a long tour on the other side of the planet, but you know me, I don't really I'm not very boastful about that type of stuff. But I want to introduce my co-hosts first before we start. Hailing from the great state of Texas, the one, the only, the Starpool. How you been, buddy? And what in the hell have you been up to? What did you get? How many bitches did you fuck? Let's go.
Zero.
Okay, for that last question, unfortunately, 0 because I'm that ugly.
You're not ugly. Shut the fuck up.
That's
Well,
sus. Anyway.
I mean, you guys look exactly alike. So Jimmy's like freaking evil
Shut
Tyler.
up, John. Shut up. Yes, he's the evil one. I'm the good one. Remember that. Anyway, so
Do you know how many clones I have?
What's that?
Jesse, do you know how many clones he has?
Oh God, I don't want to know. I can't imagine how many Tylers are on this world.
You probably don't want to know.
Tyler,
Anyway,
I hate to break it to you, but
I
you're the
totally did not commission the Kaminoan to clone me or anything. I totally didn't do that at all. I'm just saying.
You're the clone.
Like hell
You're
I
the
am. You're
clone!
the clone. You're the
You're the
clone.
clone!
You're the clone.
You're the clone. Poor John.
No, you
Poor
are.
John. He's stuck with 2 children.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Sorry, I gotta quiet down now. But okay. In all seriousness, what I've been up to, life's been kicking me in the nads left and right. But hey, I'm trying my best to bounce back. I've been unfortunately, my girl and I are no longer together, so that's wonderful. But hey, at least it was good while it lasted. And as far as what I've been, as far as what I got, well, it'd be easier to show you, obviously, but I'll name off a couple things I've gotten. I've gotten for my birthday, and I'm kind of working on it right now. I'm working on what I got for my birthday is this. It is the Oxford Rail J27, and if I can flip my camera around, there it is.
There we go. That's better, guys.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So it looks a bit different because A, there's saran wrap because I'm trying to make a secured coal load for her. And second, I made her into a mogul, which means a 260 wheel configuration. So this is Lola, and she's mostly done. She just needs swap out faces and nameplates for each side of her smoke box.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I bought this with my birthday money from both my grandmother on my mom's side, my grandmother on my stepdad's side. And it's an amazing model. Like, even before I painted it's just really good. But before I get into a tangent about how amazing it is, I will say that I've gotten some figures. Like I've gotten, I was over the past 9 months, I was able to acquire the G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow, the more classic inspired one up there.
Oh hell yeah,
And
nice.
and I also got CoverGirl between Breaker and Scarlet. I've also gotten a couple Cobra Bats. I got the missile firing Scrap Iron and his little missile firing drone. Excuse me, I got the Marvel Legends Moon Knight from the Disney Plus series.
Nice.
And this was excuse me. And this was I also got the Bandai model kit Imperial Stormtrooper, and I built one before and it was the Shadow Trooper variant for with my brother, but this thing is really awesome. It feels like a figure of someone in actual armor. So there's that. I may have had them before, but Imperial Astromech droids. My camera will rotate. These two Imperial Astromech droids, R2Q5 and R5J2, and I did modify R2J or R5J2 to be more accurate. So like the two eyes, how the third leg shaped, that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
I have gotten some other G.I. Joe figures. I think I can't remember who else off the top of my head.
Right.
Some more Black Series figures. Like I got the droid, the Mubos Droid Depot Black Series droid pack, which had this little pit droid that I have folded up. Yeah, I'm gonna customize him into WAC 47 from Clone Wars because having just one brown pit droid just feels wrong. So if I customize him, I think I'll feel better about having one.
Right.
My Mandalorian shelves have. God, I hate how how long it takes to flip the camera around. But I got Hondo, I got Axwells, Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, Casca Reeves, 2 Death Watch Mandos, Hondo Onaka. I got some creatures from Galaxy's Edge as well.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And let's see. Oh, Clone Wars Darth Maul.
Nice.
Love
That's
this
pretty dope,
figure.
dude. Nice.
Yeah, and then let's see. I got Beef Boss because I don't know. I wanted a Beef Boss.
Nice.
Let's see. Got Aayla Secura, the
Okay.
hottest Jedi Knight ever. Not even gonna lie.
Nice.
Let's see. I got some. I got a couple shock troopers. I got this one. This is a custom Bandai model kit from Peyton, also known as Star Wars Garden. There's Mon Mothma. Technically, that's her from Andor, but I feel like she fits into the prequel era perfectly fine. So there's that. Walmart
Okay.
exclusive clone shock trooper from Bad Batch, and I feel
Nice.
like these 2 troopers accompany Commander Fox, that asshole, perfectly fine. Umbura
Nice.
operative back there, that ARC trooper, and I can't remember if that's all the figures I have. Sorry,
No, you're good.
this thing takes forever to flip around. Well, the head's kind of in pieces, but I did get a Mubo's Droid Depot R2 unit. Like, I actually built one. I'm
Okay.
just trying to figure out an LED situation because the thing is that the head I have has red and blue LEDs for the PSI and logic function displays, which are the front 2 kind of LED or 3 LED ports, I should say. And I'm trying to swap the blue ones for orange ones. And I did not know that they were on a circuit board like this. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to either filter the orange over the blue, or what I might do is I might try to desolder the blue LEDs, but I'm kind of terrified because this thing was not cheap, and you can only get this kind of thing at Galaxy's Edge. So
Gotcha.
kind of hesitant on that. I think that's it for the action figure aspect of things. As far as model train stuff goes, I got a bunch of military wagons because I have this crate, because not only because it's military stuff, but also because I had the crazy crossover idea where, with all the timelines of Star Wars and Transformers Prime and that kind of thing kind of crossing over into one universe. I have this idea where the Separatists and the Decepticons invade the island of Sodor, and you might be thinking, wait, Island of Sodor, that sounds familiar. Yeah, it's the home of Thomas and his friends. So, and I even have a poster. It was actually made for, I don't know if I can pull it out, but I'm not going to. Maybe later I will, but it's a crossover poster I did that started out as just a project for school, but then I thought, what if I actually did this? So that's the plan. If I can get my own layout, right? If I can get my own layout, that is, because right now living with my mom, I can't do that. But hopefully I can do that in the near future. 3D printed a lot of stuff. Like I 3D printed some express coaches, which and I also 3D printed this brake van.
Cool.
With some homemade 3 links, and this one I also 3D printed, and there are some LEDs in it. That's why the roof is blue tacked on but coming off. I might move the switch, to be honest. And then just a bunch of 7-plank wagons. Like, here's a red and black one. Here's a here's a blue and white one. I did line the wheels for the blue and the red ones. Here's a dark green one without a face.
Gotcha.
And then here, then here is an all black one. So yeah, I mean, they were relatively easy to 3D print. As far as other wagons go, I did get this. This was from like a recent lot I got. This little flatbed wagon from Bachmann that I installed 3 links onto the hooks for. That has this little container to go on it, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And then I got these on. God, 5 clicks later. And then I got these 3 wagons as well. Arnold Sands, Ocean wagon, and a NER wagon.
Nice.
And NER, yeah, and NER stands for Northeastern Railway.
Gotcha.
Let me. I'll just show you one of the coaches because I don't want to be, because I'm already trying to hurry up with this. So there's one, and then it's like 4 more, like 3 more of those, and then a brake coach.
Yeah.
I found this one at Model Train Crossing. And this is pretty cool too. It's a flatbed with a couple tanks, but still it's pretty cool. And again, install some 3 links on those. These flatbeds, one of them the wheel fell out of, but these were kits with 3D printed buffer beams and bogies and brake pipes. So there's that. And these are still works in progresses, but also painted. This is one of the this is the ammo car that's supposed to explode, but with the paints, it's not going to, which I don't care because it was a paint stay together. There's a missile launcher in here. There's one with a couple panels that fold out with turrets in it. These little old, crusty-looking fish vans for Henry's flying kipper train. And speaking of Henry, my dad recently got me some replacement gears, so I got to install one of those in him to finally make him run.
Gotcha.
And now that we're done with the boring rolling stock stuff, let me show you the great stuff that I got.
Okay.
Like
So-
sinking in my fucking chair. Sorry,
What's that?
I was sinking in my chair.
No, you're good. Okay, so, crap, where's my stand? Oh, there it is. Oh, Lord. And I gotta put all this back up. Okay, so, first off, we have a Bachmann branch line 57XX pannier tank. And this is pretty sweet. And if you look on the cab, it's the variant with the circular windows. And this pannier, this variant is based off the one that Wilbert Audrey made for Duck. So if I want to make a Railway Series aesthetic for a character, Duck's the first one. So
Cool.
There's that. This one's kind of wrapped up, but here's a Lord Nelson class. Here's the tender for it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a big bogey tender. So that one's pretty cool. And then here's the actual locomotive.
Nice.
This is one of the biggest locomotives I've got.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I promise last 2, and then I'm done.
Sounds good.
It is. Okay. And then I've got 2 Oxford Rail Dean Goods. I got the Great Western Green. And I did detail this one up a little bit. I haven't done the War Department Black yet, but here's that one.
Nice.
And yeah, so the reason why I wanted 2 Dean Goods is because I also have this idea of making characters based off Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. So I can do that now. And they'll both be black with silver lining, but I'm also going to add blue lining for Dean and red for Sam because in the series, I mean, when you really think about it, Supernatural type fire is more so blue. And so I thought, okay, well, I could do that for Dean. And then for Sam, Um, oh, and a couple things I just remember, but I'll make them quick after this. And then
Okay.
Sam, he would essentially get drugged up on demon blood. So I thought, hey, red blood is red. So even though some people say it's blue, which is kind of stupid, but
Fair.
yeah, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that comment. It's just why do people
No,
think
no.
blood is blue? I don't understand that.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
But at any rate,
Blue bloods.
two more quick things.
All right.
Cal Kestis from Jedi Survivor. I don't know how well you'll be able to see him if my
Ooh,
camera will flip
I like
around.
Cal.
Yeah, so there's
A
Cal
cow, bro. Sorry.
and
The only
I only have one BD1 because in the display because I figured, hey, it's the same character, just different costumes.
Right.
So, and the second BD1, I'm thinking about making into my own BD droid, but I'm not entirely sure yet. And
Nice.
then last but not least, the Micro Galaxy Squadron Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter, which is my all-time favorite ship, the Delta 7B. And I did do I didn't do much to I didn't do anything to the ship at all, but as you can see, I painted up R4P17 because if you look at her original micro figure, it's so plain, but I was able to use a sewing needle to paint up her detail.
Nice.
And Obi-Wan I didn't do much to. I just picked out his lightsaber a little better and painted blue for his eyes. It doesn't look the best, so I won't show you him, but
Show us.
but yeah,
It was.
so and I did get a second one at some point to make into my custom Delta 7B. So that's also a project in my lineup.
Nice.
And I think that is it. I am tired.
Holy hell, dude. You got a lot of shit. Like, damn, dude.
Oh, sorry. I know. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I know. I need to shut up now, but I'm sorry.
You're fine.
You're good, dude. You're fine.
It's only us three anyway. It's not like a shit ton of people in here.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
like a crap ton of people.
Tracksuit
Yeah, those
Mafia.
guys. Yeah.
Got
Tracksuit
them.
Mafia.
Red Skull in the back there from What If, because I don't know. I wanted a Red Skull and that was the only one available. Here. Since I'm showing you the figures in the display, here's a DTOF I got for my birthday from my mom and stepdad. So here's that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I don't think I got anything as far as the Marvel heroes go. At least I can. Oh, Jimmy Woo. I got Jimmy Woo because
Nice.
Jimmy Woo was awesome.
Nice.
I got Sam Punk from Fortnite because I like the pumpkin head design. DC heroes I don't think I got, and before we broke up, my girl got me this amazing Black Series Darth Vader helmet.
Damn.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and it is not easy to get on and off. I'll tell you that much. But it is awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's 3 pieces exactly like the costume in the movies. So it's like the helmet piece and the mask piece, and then the neck piece. So it's really awesome. And okay, and I'm sorry, I keep remembering stuff as I keep going.
Continue. It's fine.
Good.
Okay, so I know I'm a hypocrite, and I said before that I don't like Masters of the Universe because I think it's the dumbest franchise ever, or the most ridiculous one. I said either one. I don't remember. I don't care. Anyway, I'm a bit of a hypocrite because when I saw the images for Frosta from Mattel, I thought, wow, that would be a cool base body for DC's Killer Frost. So I'm making Killer Frost. You can kind of see her like somewhere over there. She is headless, like like half the Imperial officers after failing Vader. But
yeah.
yeah. And then in the garage I got a HK-87 assassin droid from the Mandalorian in pieces because I am making that into a custom huh?
Custom Mando.
No, a custom droid that's gonna be a commanding officer for the Cobra Bats.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And speaking of which, I just remembered I also got the Crimson Brothers.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. And I hope and pray to God that that's it because I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. And yeah, I got some kind of interactive Groot for Christmas.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I think that's I think that's it's probably not it. It's probably
Yeah,
not
I
it.
mean-
I don't.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, past 10 months is a fucking long time, and so there's a lot of people's a lot. I mean, my collection got a little bit bigger and also changed a lot too at the same time. So it's just gonna be like, yeah, I got this, and this, and so you're all over the place.
I just remembered
Oh my god.
God.
my dad got me for Christmas. My dad got me the Batman Gordon.
Oh, cool,
Did
nice.
you just steal my shit, Goblin?
Sorry.
Sorry. Don't worry about it. Nothing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
And
That was an off comment about something else.
Yeah, that's not very off comment. I mean, I can tell what you said, but still.
I was.
And I guess if I had to say what else, my girl got me, or my ex-girl got me, it's this old Funko Pop.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, am I done? Probably not. All right, next before I remember something.
All right.
Your turn, John.
That was Starpool, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll go last.
I'm gonna pass out soon.
Next joining us, he is going to be the new co-host of the F-Team
I told you you're next, John.
Oh, what, dude? I got to introduce you, man.
You can introduce me, but I'll you know I ramble.
I guess I'll go. All right, fine. Now I got to redo it. Now I got to rewind. Can back up now. So, obviously,
You ruined it. You ruined it, Jimmy. You ruined it.
You ruined it.
Soiled it.
Fired.
Soiled it.
Soiled
I'm fucking fired already.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Yeah, you're fired, bro. Sorry, you gotta go.
All right, so I guess I'll start. So, yeah, I've been home for about 2 weeks now. And in the past 10 months, I have gotten a lot of new glorious.
You thought I bought a lot of stuff.
Glorious.
Wait until you hear John, because it's not like he bought half a store at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. I bought like half a fucking store. It's insane. I'll start with some of the 112 scale stuff first because I think the Transformers might take a little longer because I probably have to get off the seat, take them off my bed because they're not like I don't want to like pick them while they're like if I'm like moving my leg or something. So they're kind of like laying on my bed. I have a couple here on my desk, but so I'll start with some 112 scale stuff. So one of the things I did get was a Concave Iron Man. Mark 46. It's like almost like a miniaturized Hot Toys. The freaking color, the detail on this thing's freaking insane. I mean,
is that the thing
right
you showed
there.
me?
I think I don't know. I don't remember.
When
And then
before you put it together,
Probably.
no, I think it was something else.
No, because I remember you showed me some of the Iron Man. You're like, this is fucking cool.
Oh, okay. I know what we're talking about. Okay, yeah, it wasn't an Iron Man, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
It's a different one.
So let's see here. Where's this? This figure's a little tricky. It does glow, but the button's like literally encased in the back, so it's a little tricky. There's not like a panel where you pop off and you flip a switch. But yeah, so there's the Mark 46. So I mean, it's done up in this beautiful, just handy hot rod red and gold. It's magnificent.
He sounds like he's about to. He sounds like he's about to, you know.
Ah, ah, ah.
He
I also got a.
John, you literally. I'm sorry. It's just you literally sound like you're about to spread that figure's legs and
It's
do
just,
it
it's
in,
just,
so to
it's,
speak.
it's just a nice figure. Like it's like a mini Hot Toys. It's insane. Then to continue with the Iron Man trend, I have a concave Mark 43 now. So this thing's freaking just the detail on this thing's insane too. I mean, look at this all that detail on that figure
Love Iron Man.
is just bonkers. And then I know Tyler's
I'm
gonna give
sorry.
me crap. Huh?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, just real quick. Which Iron Man was that? That you just showed, the Mark 43.
43.
So it was for 43. Which is that? That's not the Mafex one, is it?
No, it's not. This is concave. Yeah.
Lucky.
Yep. And then I know Tyler already gave me crap on this one, and he kind of he hates the color of it. But I got the Midas armor.
Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? That's the ugliest Iron Man armor ever. God.
Hey, at least it's not the
Damn.
Marvel Legends.
Oh, that's
Legends?
Marvel Legends.
No, it's not. It's a concave.
Why would you spend so much on the ugliest armor ever?
Because I had disposable income and I really didn't give a fuck.
I mean,
Gotcha
must be
there, didn't I,
nice
buddy?
because if I was in your place, I'd buy every ugly figure that I could find too. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just why is
Oh,
it?
you're making him cry.
Tyler?
First of all, I'm not crying, so shut up, Jimmy. Before I
Yeah.
boot you off the chat. I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually do that. Second,
Go off the chat.
I'm just saying, why did anyone design such an ugly armor? What
That's the comic book writer.
what were they thinking?
I
What
don't
were
know,
they
man.
thinking?
I
What
don't know.
what
I don't know.
why would you? I mean, look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Gold and black, like R3S6 from Clone Wars. Okay, that's a cool color design.
Mhm.
Even R4G9, with her head being copper and bronze. At least she's not all copper bronze, because then she would be ugly looking. But all copper and bronze or gold, like why? What that color scheme just does not look good.
I mean, everyone has their own has an opinion. So
Oh my god, it's ugly. Like if someone ever dressed up as Midas, I would say, bro, that's some sick engineering, but bro, you should have gone with a different armor. That color scheme is just it. That's ugly. Okay, I'm mostly joking, by the way. I don't want to make people mad or anything, but
no,
Too
you're
late.
fine, dude. You're fine.
Too
It's
late.
just you're everyone's
You're
entitled to their
inconvenient.
opinion. You know, you got an
You're
opinion.
inconvenient.
That's fine.
no, it's a fact. It's not even opinion. It's fact. I'm kidding.
Okay,
Mostly.
Okay, now you're
But,
digging yourself.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. But yeah, bottom line, ugly, hate it. You shouldn't have bought the comic cave. You should have not bought any version.
It is what it is.
And
Also,
just like John, and just like that, John gives 0 fucks.
exactly. The
That's
one day the Padawan will become the master.
Oh, I'm reaching that. I'm reaching that. Believe it or not, I am reaching your level of 0
Okay.
F's given.
Oh yeah. And also, I did get some classified series. I did get the Crimson Twins.
Ooh.
I got those guys too. So they're pretty. Like at first, when I first got them, like, what's the difference? And I saw like the everything's opposite and stuff. Like,
Bro,
okay,
even
the
I
stars.
noticed that. Even I noticed that.
Damn, now he's
Get
making
out
fun
of
of you.
here. Get out
John,
of
you better
here.
put him in his place.
What?
No. Sorry.
You
Okay.
better
No,
put
no,
him.
no, 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 nothing,
What?
nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You,
Are you
you
sure,
better
Tyler?
put him.
No, no, I didn't say
Are you
anything.
sure?
I didn't.
Oh yeah,
I am
yeah. Try me.
You know that South Park episode where they Caesar Milan had the train Cartman?
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Love you, Tyler.
One of these days, I will hunt you down.
Not the only one that wants to hunt me down. So
But anywho's, back to the tasks at hand. Also got the 112 scale Starlight from the boys not too long ago. Pretty
Dude, I'm
pretty,
even tempted to get that.
pretty nice figure, but could use just a tiny bit more articulation in my opinion. Just saying, like at least a like a double jointed neck, like be able to go like that.
Yeah,
and-
from
yeah,
what you
that's like
told me,
yeah.
a ball joint at the base of the neck would have made the figure just that much better. Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't mind this, because the single hinge knees and elbows, I don't care as long as they get the range. For me, it's like if you can use less parts but get the same amount of range or close to it, then it's fine. If that's not
Yep.
the case, then yeah, you may as well just invest in the extra parts and make it double hinged.
Right.
So
Right. Yep. And then the next figure is I'm not a big DC guy, but I picked up a
hypocrite, you're a hypocrite.
Mayfix one.
You're a hypocrite, bro. Seriously, may I have that mother box? I want the mother box.
Yeah, I
May I
can give
please
that to
have the
you.
mother
Yeah.
box?
Yeah, I got
Bro, you are a real one. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. I just wanted the figure. The box. I'm like, I don't want the box. I just want the figure.
Hell yeah, I'll take that mother box.
And so yeah, it's a nice figure. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like that's probably the only the D. Well, I mean, if I ever do get another DC figure, it'd probably be Superman. That'd be it. Like trying to hunt down a good Henry Cavill Superman is fucking.
Get the Mafex one if you can.
Yeah.
Don't get the SH Figure Arts. The SH Figure Arts one, I don't care what people say, it looks like crap.
But to continue more in the comic book realm theme, I did pick up a Mayfix Carnage.
Ooh, I see
Oh,
you. Okay.
Oh yeah, he is fun. I love the colors. I love the red. I love the veiny effect. Like he is. Yeah, I this guy has potential, and accidentally was trying to loosen up the hands were like a little tight, so I put a little too much shock oil. So he's got a kind of a little bit of shininess on his arm.
To
So
be honest, I think that looks fine because when you really think about it, it gives the symbiote look, a bit of organicness, if that makes sense.
right, exactly, yeah. So yeah, I really that's like the Carnage. I really like that Carnage. This is fucking sick. It really is. And then I'm just gonna knock these two out because Spider Verse. I did pick up a SH Figure Arts Spider Gwen.
Nice.
Very very nice. She's actually, if you think about it, it's definitely a much more older Gwen Stacy. Is
Yeah.
what it kind of looks like. Like I look at the Mayfix one and this one, like it's an older Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, I think as far as Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse goes, I think there was a bit of a time jump.
Yeah.
yeah,
At least somewhat. I don't
there
think
was
they
a time jump. There was a time jump.
I haven't seen the movie, so don't tell me, don't spoil it.
I
But
don't remember how.
But I don't think I've heard of how big the time jump was.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Same. But
Yeah.
yep. And then another, I did pick up the Figure Arts Miles Morales Spider-Man. He's a very very lanky figure, like very
That was
lanky.
very lengthy.
It's nice. Don't be wrong. It's just a little like obviously it has the more the animation proportions and stuff like that, but he's very very lanky. Like honestly, I think Spider Gwen has a little more meat on her bones versus him, to be in my opinion. And the arms are just freaking insane. On top of that, like he's
Bro, I'm just saying, as far as I was gonna say something, but I don't know where I was going. Never mind. I'm sorry.
very good, bud.
Train
You're
rock.
good. And so the next figure I'm going to talk about is the one and only Captain Karen. I mean Captain Marvel herself.
Captain Karen.
Captain Karen.
I hate Brie
It's
Larson.
Actually, it's a really nice figure. Like I really like the colors. Honestly, the head sculpts are not terrible. I think the angry head sculpt just looks more uglier than the normal looking head sculpt, in my opinion. But I mean, it's a good
Bro,
figure.
I'm just saying it, because let me ask you, does the angry head sculpt look at all like Brie Larson?
Oh, hell no, no.
Okay, then here's what you should do. Find a female civilian body, put that head sculpt on it, and make it custom Karen. There you go. There you go. Dude, I'm giving you a golden idea right here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm giving you gold.
I hope I
I'm
can.
gonna copyright that, by the way. I'm just kidding. I'm really not, but you know.
And then the next figure is the Mafex Loki. Can't hold the Tesseract.
How is that figure, by the way?
I mean, it's actually not that bad. Honestly, I like the scale. He scales with Thor very well because I know the SHF was smaller. The articulation, it's hindered. There's not a lot of torso articulation. It's just got a fucking like a swivel in the waist. It's got a, of course, the bicep cut. The bicep swivel is actually one of those that's actually.
Oh, at the shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, double jointed arms, so that's good. Legs are single jointed. Like he's not the most articulated, but presence wise, I mean that head sculpt right there, that is Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah,
Like
that's Tom Hiddleston through and through.
very-
I will
very-
say, well, let me ask you. So, like, do the single hinge knees? How far do they bend? Is it like at 90 or more?
a little past 90, I think.
Yeah, yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, you know, single hinge joints can move past that length.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
just because you know we've seen it before, but you know if you're factoring in sculpt, obviously it's going to be a little more hindered. So
Oh,
you know, for the longest time, I didn't exactly see, you know, how people always kind of bitched about, oh, it's only a single hinge, but you know, I mean, when it gets to range of movement, I don't understand it for sure, but if it's like around 90 or slightly over or slightly under, then I kind of understand, yeah, either deeper cut or they should have invested in more parts for a double hinge. But anyway,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then so that's kind of like optimized or modified or whatnot, but I'm gonna get my customs out of the way. The first one, so one of the very first customs I actually did when I got back home was a of course I will definitely talk about Wolverine a little bit later. Mafex Deadshot, Mafex Captain America, medical parts, and the Marvel Legends head sculpt. So
damn.
also has that yellow blue motif from X-Men. So it turned out really good.
Yeah, I showed my stepdad that shot of
And then an idea I had.
Oh, sorry.
I think he's
I was gonna-
roboting. He's dying. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
Our
he's-
hostess died.
Your internet's probably acting up because you've been a little laggy.
Lagging? Okay.
Oh my God, John! This
Okay,
you're going into a whole different dimension, John.
Yeah. Let's go back. What?
You're leaving
Yeah,
us,
I'm going
John.
to a different dimension.
I don't know, Jimmy, man. I don't know. He's
I have all bars.
yeah. I don't. Okay, I think you're fine. I think we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But anyway,
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's weird. Okay. So
I was just-
I was talking about my Wolverine custom. So
Yeah, I was just saying that you know I showed my stepdad your Wolverine and he thought it was cool. So
nice. Thank you. The next custom I'm going to talk about is a. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time, but my real selfie series, my GI John. But
Yeah.
like you can call me a narcissist, but at the same time, I mean that head sculpt. Yeah, I know you're gonna call me Asian. I already freaking know
well,
that.
you do look Asian. I mean, the eyes are so tiny. It's like, bro, you were modeled as an Asian.
Dude, I can still see me through and through at the same time, but I really
I see it.
went
I
all
see it.
out in the custom. I think it's probably by far one of my favorites. Like I put a lot of work.
It does
into
look
camp-
really good. You know,
Yeah.
jokes aside, it does look really, really
It's-
cool. And
It's
kind of speak. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it was a lot of fun working on it. Like doing something different, something new. Because I did my custom Marissa Fairborn, so this was my second GI Joe inspired custom, and it embodies me too. Because because we look at the Hasbro Selfie series, there's lack of inspiration with those figures. They could really
It really
they have
is.
if they had better technology, better face scan technology, better options, able to change certain skin tone or anything like that, it could be good. It could be,
Well,
but
I don't think it's really the skin tone part of it. I think it's more so the fact that they that sometimes the heads are way oversized
oh, yeah, yep.
or they just I don't know. I couldn't really tell you, but the other part of it too is it also kind of depends on what body you're putting your own head on. Like, say if it's a stormtrooper body, your head could just be your head could be just fine. If it's on an Iron Man body or a Snake Eyes body, it might look too big. I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing out guesses here, but
So then the next custom I'm going to talk about is a custom Mafex Vision I made out of a knockoff Superman, and to use the White Vision parts to make a Vision.
dude, I'm tempted to do one of those. Not gonna lie, like it looks that good.
Oh yeah, like it's like the one thing I'm probably displeased with is the chest because it looks way off just a little bit. Because he's got
Yeah.
those red stripes on his chest and whatnot. And then another custom I'm kind of working on. I am working on a Insomniac verse Spider-Man. So that's an entirely sculpted spider on the front. Then the back is also sculpted. I got to add
I
a
don't know
couple.
how you can do that sculpt work, bro. I would have,
It's
if I
fun.
attempted that, I would have sucked.
It was tedious, man. Like I was going through reference photos. The spider looks a little off in the front because an artist is his worst critic. So yeah, but overall that's all my 1/12 scale stuff for action figures for all of this. And then so next to talk about well, obviously I got some Transformers on my desk, so I'm gonna go through some of those. Also,
Hey,
I'm
real
working on
quick, kind of speaking of your action figure self, I did give Starpool an upgrade. I had found a shipwreck figure from GI Joe Classified series, and I get if I can hopefully turn the camera around. Holy crap! It's doing it in one try. I gave Starpool new legs from the GI Joe Classified series shipwreck figure, so now his hips are not jutting out from his torso and looking like someone just spliced them together. So yeah, and these legs are honestly like a lot better than the Hydro Man legs. So anyway, sorry, I just remembered that. So
Oh, no, you're good, dude. That's fucking awesome. Like that's one thing I like about doing customs. There's always something new, something fresh. It makes things like just different. And I mean, I love doing it. Like, I mean,
and not
I
only
feel, I
yeah,
feel like I feel like there are certain characters that we do not have in our collection that we have to therefore modify or build. I mean, I build an Iron Skull. I build a Mafex Captain America from the Winter Soldier, and my Captain Hydra, a custom Thor, and my Legionnaire. Like you have to make customs just to update collections and stuff, which is insane. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to the plethora of Transformers I got. Like, geez, I got a lot of Transformers. Let's just say,
he got a lot of Transformers. He won't shut the hell up about them either.
oh, I won't. So first off, I'm going to start with this big cahoon. This is the MMC version of Skylynx. So this was a really cool one to combine and put together. Like I know very little about the character, but at the same time, just the sheer amount and presence of it is just like, holy fucking shit, this is insane.
To
For
be
him to say,
fair, I've done that kind of thing too, where I've bought a figure of a character that I have no attachment to, just for the sake of liking the design. So
Oh yeah. It's a crazy design. Like it's a dragon type design. I really like it. It's really
I thought it
cool.
was more dinosaur.
Yeah, almost like a dinosaur. He's got wings though, so these kind of like
You know what?
play out and
Now I
stuff.
see it.
So
Now I
yeah,
see it. Yeah, I see it. He is definitely more
yeah,
dragon. My bad.
yeah. You're good. You're good. But I mean, yeah, he could pass it for almost like a dinosaur, but at the same time, it's a really cool figure. I really like it.
It does look
So
sweet.
so with some of the other transformers I have, I'm just gonna pick a couple at random. I have one of the I think this is the very first figure out of the Metagate, which is a third party company, and this is the Metagate Drift from Age of Extinction.
Oh wow,
Yeah, this thing is freaking look at the detail work on the freaking head and the head crest itself.
dude! I haven't seen a review of that thing yet. How is it?
It's good. I mean, the transformation is a little tricky. I think there's probably some stuff I mistransformed because these here are supposed to tuck in there, and I kind of mistransformed a part of the legs, which is the little the windows here. They're actually supposed to go into the legs, so I kind of messed up a little bit on it. But at the same time, it's a nice piece. It's really cool. I love the.
It looks sick.
I mean, you know, the samurai motif is fucking phenomenal, and on top of that, it just like I cannot believe that this thing transformed. I'm transformed this way. This is insane. This is the most accurate drift I have ever from the movies I have ever held in my hands.
Really?
Honestly,
Yep.
like I love the black, gold, and blue design.
Yep.
Like honestly, as god awful as Age of Extinction was, I feel like
yeah.
one of
Yep.
the highlights was definitely Drift in terms of
Oh yes,
designs.
definitely. Drift
Drift's
and
design, Drift's design was peak. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty much one of the peak
Yep.
designs for sure.
Oh yeah, from Extinction. And on top of that, the voice actor Ken Watanabe, which he played in Godzilla, all three of the first two movies of the reboot. They're pretty much the Warner Brothers Godzilla movies. And he also with Ken Watanabe, he not only did Drift's voice, but he also did the Japanese dub for the character himself. So
Really, that's cool.
Yeah, Ken Watanabe not only voiced himself as Drift, he also voiced himself twice in as Drift twice in Japanese. So it was really freaking cool.
That is dope.
Yeah. One of the other Metagate characters I bought was Beast Wars Pterosaur. Like I saw reviews on this thing, and you know, it's Beast Wars. It's a Predacon, turns into he's pretty much a dinosaur, and stuff like that. But at the same time, that this the design, like this thing transforms. Like it looks like it's a highly articulated statue. This thing does turn into a pterosaur, which is freaking fun, which is freaking awesome. Like I haven't transformed this yet, but I love the metallic reds on it. It's a very solid and pretty heavy figure too. It's really cool. I definitely need to like get some good photos. I definitely when I do my Shattered Dimension series, there's going to be like an alternate Beast Wars timeline that falls into the Primax reality. So because in Beast Wars, actually Beast Wars technically would have been a prequel to G1, but you know because of continuity and whatnot. So that was kind of one of those cool things. And then another figure, I decided to upgrade my Mirage. So I got the MMC Mirage figure. This guy was actually really fun to transform. It very tune accurate, has that nice aesthetic, and that's one of those things I really like about this figure, just the aesthetic alone. And the articulation is 10 times better than the DX9. Honestly, I really dig this figure a lot. Another figure is I have the Make Toys or Make Toys Downbeat, aka their Jazz. So I upgraded my Jazz. What's that?
I was repeating what you said.
Oh yeah. So
Downbeat.
yeah, I picked up this guy and it just looks 10 times better. The transformation, it kind of made me puzzle a lot of things in the legs, but at the same time, just transforming this and just it's a nice figure. It really is.
It does look really cool.
Oh yeah.
And, I probably also, I can't remember if I mentioned this as well, but I also got these turbo wagons for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and okay, so here's a fun little story. So I told my nana, "Hey, for Christmas, I want 2 gray ones," and so it was a little bit after Christmas, and I had opened the box, the shipping box that they came in, and not only did I get these gray ones, I forget the livery name,
Mhm.
but I opened the box. Not only did I get those 2 gray ones, she got a third one, but this time in EWS maroon.
Mhm.
And guys, I'm not kidding. These things are freaking sweet. I mean, not only do you literally have 3 choices of couplings. You have the little 3-link switch, as you know, I prefer. But you also have some NEM pocket connectors um, that will permanently couple them together, or
Uh-huh.
you have the tension lock couplings. So you literally have 3 choices of coupling, and then you also have these brake pipes, which I also did glue on because
Mhm.
you know, and the underframe is made of metal. Obviously, the wheels are made of metal. I mean, they're super free rolling and amazing, and the buffers are also made of metal. And check this out, sprung.
Cool.
Yeah. So sorry, and then I think I mentioned these E model gondolas. I can't remember, but I
Mhm.
think I got those even before the hiatus, but I don't remember. But
Yeah.
anyway, I got like a dozen of them: 3 brown or wine red, 3 gray, 3 green, 3 blue. So I'm sorry, it's just I keep remembering things that I haven't mentioned, and if I don't mention it, it's gonna bother me. My OCD's not fun.
You're good, man. You're good.
My
But
OCD's.
so yeah. So moving right along, I also picked up a X Transbots Beachcomber. So one of the mini bots, and he's actually a pretty cool dude. Like the transformation was a little fiddly, especially with these this roll cage bit, but overall, I really like it. I like the articulation. I like the look. I mean, obviously it's Beachcomber through and through, but really nice figure. Um, and to move along, I got some cassette bots. So I got another MMC character. This is the MMC Steeljaw. So really, really, it was actually a very intuitive transformation. It really was, and also this is mistransformed. There's actually these little
How dare you mistransform a figure, John?
yeah, no, I'm just a bad guy. Like it just messed up. It just
Yep,
fucked up
yep,
everything.
yep. You should be
So yeah,
canceled.
oh yeah, definitely. I know I can be. Yeah, so this is the MMC Steeljaw. This guy was really fun to transform. Um, Another cassette bot I got was the MMC Proper Ravage. I'm trying to sell the I think it was like a con exclusive. It was a clear Ravage, but I'm glad I got this one because this has the black, the silvers, like it's the accurate Ravage and not clear plastic. So I can actually articulate with this and animate. I mean, it'd be interesting to see these two kind of like like fight against each other. I think it'd be kind of pretty fucking dope.
You
Um,
know, I sorry, this is a bit of an idea. So you said that you originally had the convention exclusive transparent one, right?
yeah,
Well, if you're thinking about getting rid of it, why not use that one as like a hologram piece?
true, true,
In case you need it, just throw that idea out there.
true. Good point. Good point. Also, I picked up a Legend Scale Megatron. So I got a Legend Scales one of these
Ooh,
guys because I
nice.
have a Legend Scales Optimus Prime. Because I showed Tyler that, and actually I bought it. Then my folks sent it to me in a care package, so I'd actually have something to kind of like fiddle with when I was over there. So that was really fun, really cool, and like yeah, like I said, Transformers they're great. So those are some. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep on going here. I know I'm trying to like move stuff around and kind of get because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more, and then I got 4 over here, and some of them are kind of sus. But one of them is this is the DX9 carry. I sold my Masterpiece Rodimus and actually kept it, and then I bought this one. A couple reasons why. One, it turns into the Space Winnebago mode. Two, the detail work on this is very Studio Ox design, which is more that anime style. And then the head sculpt, though, like it looks like
It does look nice.
it looks like an older Rodimus, like a more seasoned versus just, oh yeah, the Masterpiece version can turn into Hot Rod and Rodimus. It's just like, no, give me this. This guy actually looks like a leader versus yeah.
To be honest, like I mean, the concept of having the two figures in one thing, just you can transform them between Hot Rod and Rodimus.
Oh,
It
yeah,
sounds like a cool idea in concept, but I don't know that was great in execution, especially with the original Masterpiece Hot Rod / Rodimus. The Takara Tomy version that would just not stay together and would constantly break and fall apart in your hands, like the Mafex C-3PO, or even the Toys R Us exclusive US release. Like, for the time, obviously those looked cool and everything, but looking back on it now, it's like, including two characters in one like that, was that really a good idea? Because I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Back to it, and a couple things dropped, but I think we're good. We're good. I got everything still. I got everything. Everything's still good. So another character. Actually, I only bought one Fans Toys the entire time. So the next guy is the Fans Toys Trailbreaker or Outrider. I really like how this looks. It's a very solid figure, and on top of that, like, I was thinking about getting the Masterpiece, but I like the way this looks. I mean, look at the side profile versus the Masterpiece, which looked like a conch per se, and he actually looks like he has those superhero proportions. I like that about Fans Toys. I think it gives it a certain aesthetic and makes the characters very unique per se.
It does look really nice, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, definitely. Gonna swap this character out, grab another character. All right, so now we're getting down there. So before I get too sus on some of these figures, I'm going to talk about this next guy.
Sus. Sorry.
Is
I'm like dying in this corner.
Remember a long time ago when we had the last episode, we talked about a certain third-party company that had a very questionable name.
Oh God.
So this is the Wonderful Trans Ronin, aka their flagship of a IDW designed Drift. For one, I absolutely go ahead.
That looks nice, and I would say something, but I know immediately I'm going to get canceled, so I don't think I should say it.
Like,
say it, coward.
Jokes aside from that questionable name, they really nailed it. Honestly, I thought when I opened this figure, I'm like, man, I hope I don't break it, because when I get to Asshole of the Month, I'll definitely talk about a certain figure. I will talk about a little later, because I'm saving it for the Asshole of the Month segment. But yeah, this figure is something else. It looks straight, like it's inspired. Like, I feel like it doesn't look like it transforms, but this thing does transform. There's reviews of it everywhere and stuff. It turns into this futuristic, like, sports car thing, and it just looks great. And the articulation is not like primo, but at the same time, it is a nice figure. I really like it, and got good weights, die cast, and it just, like, it's Drift, man. It's Drift, and I've always wanted a good representation of more of an IDW / Generation 1 Drift, and this is it right here. Yeah, the transformation, I heard, is hard as fuck, but
That's what she said.
third-party transformations are going to be hard regardless because of the insane engineering they have nowadays.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
look at that.
fair.
Look the Age of Extinction drift. That thing, I cannot believe that thing transforms because that car mode is clean. Clean.
Okay, let me ask you, how does the helicopter mode look?
I haven't tried that yet because I saw the helicopter mode on Bobby's review. I think also MGo's review, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna transform that thing into helicopter mode. To me, this
That's
looks
fair.
ugly. Like it was to me that transformation was an afterthought.
It probably
All right,
was
so-
because when you think about it, triple changers usually have like the main mode, the main alt mode, and then the secondary alt mode. You
Yep.
know, when you really think about it,
Oh, yeah,
and so yeah, I mean, I think triple changers are just impossible to do without parts forming.
Yep.
That's just my hot take on it. Maybe it's not a hot take, I don't know, but
Yep.
But yeah, that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Also, I did remember some other stuff that I got, but I'll let you finish before I.
Oh yeah, like I
You know.
got like 1, 2, 3. I got another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then asshole of the month would be 9. So, but I'm waiting for that one a little bit later. So, all
And
right,
then
now
James.
yeah, and then I'm gonna get to now we're gonna get a little sus now. So
Oh, even more susness. Wonderful.
Hey, John,
So,
you want to know my reaction to that?
what's that? Yeah. So the first figure is the nice a KO of the Nicey figure. The Elite.
Yeah, I saw Bobby's review on that. Yep.
So
Yep, that
yeah,
looks like that looks like a figure John would buy.
yeah, and there was a
Wait, they're
Oh.
squishy?
Yeah,
No,
there's a plastic version. This is a squishy version.
no. John
Okay,
Hanson.
John.
What?
John.
Yes.
You know, I may sound surprised, but I'm really not.
Dead.
I'm really not
Dead,
surprised at
John.
this.
I'm dead.
Yep. I know it's a little sus, but it's a very nice.
A little?
Tyler. Hey, Tyler.
Okay, it's a very
up?
sexy figure.
Do you know what this is from?
Mario?
Don't talk to me ever again.
Well, how else? What else would it be from? I don't know.
It was a test and you failed.
I don't care about your test.
I know you
Yeah,
don't give a
it's,
fuck, but my
there's-
soul hurts.
That's a pretty
Good. Cry me a river.
That's a pretty sus figure. So yeah, so we're gonna put this one aside and we're
I
gonna
can't
And
do
then
believe the
John,
boobies
and
are
then John
squishy.
will probably try to do it with it later.
I don't tell my secrets.
I'm surprised it's not white.
the fact
I'm
that you
surprised
just
there's not
said,
paste on it.
So
the fact
consider
that
this
you said that.
this little sus thing. I actually got the Bingo Toys Wind Girl.
My God, another squishy boobie.
No, actually, she's got solid tits.
Fortunate.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this figure is really beautiful. I love the coloration, the blacks, the reds, and the geisha face paint on the head. The head sculpt itself is very beautiful. Yeah, it's sus, but dude, this thing's very elegant. There's a certain elegance to the style, the stylization of this figure. I mean, still, yeah, she's got a pair of knockers, and she's like eyes up here, literally by the way the position is for her hand, and but yeah, it's a very nice figure. I think like this is Windblade.
I gotta
And-
ask.
What's that?
What does her alt mode look like?
It's a jet.
Oh, it's a jet?
Yeah, it turns into a jet. So like I haven't transformed it
Okay.
yet. Like I was fiddling with it a little bit the other night, just trying to figure out how to place the sword placement into her
He was
her
fiddling
backpack.
with it, guys.
Wait,
Confirmed.
are all
Confirmed.
those different blades?
Yeah, those are all different blades.
All those clear pieces are holy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to confirm that he said he was fiddling with it.
He did. He got you. He
Yeah,
got you.
he did get me. He did get me. All right, so this next figure is a
Don't worry,
little
he's
less.
just gonna skip. He's gonna skip my turn
it's
as
a-
retaliation.
Probably.
This next figure
I
is a
would.
little less, is a little less sus. This is the MMC Eris. So it's a pretty much a so this is a little backstory on this figure. They took this apparently this figure can take forms of different like Autobots and Decepticons and stuff like that. So obviously this one took the appearance of Tarn. There is a Armada version. There's a version of this figure that looks like Armada Megatron now. So it's a little. Yeah, but yeah, she's got a removable face plate. So there's her noggin without it. She's got articulated fingers. So these all move and articulate and stuff like that. She's very articulated. And don't worry, she's wearing protective gear on her chest. So I'm just making jokes tonight, guys. Just making jokes, and I know you guys are dishing them out too. I really don't care. So, but yeah, like it's a very. What's that?
You are so fucking sus, bro.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. All right,
welcome.
so now after all the sus, we're getting down to the final 5 I'm going to talk about. Then I'm saving the other one for asshole of the month when we get to that segment.
If you don't mind me asking, why are you saving one for asshole of the month?
I have a nice rant about the figure.
Oh, so not a pleasant figure. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed about
Not a pleasure figure.
What's that?
Not a pleasure figure.
You know what? We should have him on in Chris's place. We should.
So the next figure I'm going to talk about is the replacement and the future face of the of all the Transformers content is the Magic Square MS-02 Light of Peace. I think it's Light of Peace. Pretty much their version 2.0 of a Masterpiece scaled Optimus Prime. Very articulated piece. Very toon aesthetic. Very close to the cartoon as much as possible. This thing does transform too on top of that. Articulated fingers, wrists, double jointed knees, the feet. Look at that, like an insane ankle pivot, toe bend. Like this is like Bendy Prime 2.0. I mean, freaking ab crunch, everything. This is a very, very articulated piece. But yeah, so there's Optimus Prime there, and then I have another X Transbot, Commander Stack, aka Ultra Magnus. This thing is 10 times articulated.
Damn, I guess you could say he's really stacked.
Oh yeah, no, well actually technically
he's bricked up, guys.
So yeah, very, very accurate to the cartoon. He's got 10 times more articulation.
That thing transforms?
Yeah.
Hey John, I want to make a statement.
It does.
I call BS on that.
I was telling Tyler this. So
you're
like the Captain America.
And I'll take a picture. What's that?
All right, yeah, transform and take a picture. Go ahead. Or transform it live. Transform it live. There we go.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll transform it live. Live stream. I'll fucking do it.
You do that.
Bet.
You do that.
Bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing does transform. But yeah, very, very cool.
John.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
No. Oh no. So John, me and Tyler were talking earlier, and we were making a joke that
Oh God.
We were making a joke that you're basically like the next you're like the Captain America, and you're training the next Avengers, and we're the next Avengers.
Pretty much.
Oh yes. Next Avengers. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Originally he said Iron Man, but I'm like, nah, John's not. He looks more like a Tony. He looks more like a Steve Rogers, a Captain America than Iron Man. So.
I mean, when I make customs, I feel like Iron Man, but
Just saying.
um,
Anyway,
still, I
continue.
mean, then probably like my only, this was my only fans hobby pickup too, was the Double Evil. So this guy, he turns into like 4 modes. He turns into this eagle, turns into a missile carrier, and turns into this. This is the Decepticon mode, but it also has an alternate head for an Autobot mode. So he's like a he transforms into like multiple different things, and that thing's pretty fucking cool. I put him in the Decepticon mode because he's gonna be more of a Decepticon, but the Autobot mode would be like his alternate self, like alternate, like he'll be like a spy, espionage.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so what's it? So what's that character's name again?
In the comics or the show would be Double Dealer, and then
Okay.
yeah,
Because
so he's like a mercenary
it
type.
kind of reminds me, because the character wise, it kind of reminds me of Makeshift from Transformers Prime, which I guess was
yeah.
like that version of Double Dealer.
Yeah.
And kind of speaking of which, just as a side note, because it's on my brain, I really wish that Hasbro showed what Makeshift's design actually looked like instead of just a freaking silhouette, because I was really interested in what he looked like before Soundwave gave him his Wheeljack disguise.
Right.
But anyway.
Yep. So let me just move some of these guys and then grab my final. Now we're getting to some even more insanity. So
like we haven't before.
This guy is a what's his name? Well, this is from the Fans Project line. This is Saurus, which actually is inspired from the Dino King from Transformers Victory. So he's a combiner. So he's a very small combiner, as a matter of fact. Not too bad. I haven't really fiddled around with it too much, but I probably will eventually. Probably just combine him and to kind of get a look at the entire figure itself a little bit better, a little more thoroughly. One of the things I kind of noticed with this figure, he doesn't really, a lot of the parts don't plug in very well, so I have to figure out how to make sure to have everything plug in a little more properly. I think I see what happened here, and now he's falling apart. I have to turn these around. That probably would explain a lot why nothing's plugging in properly.
So I do have a question about that one that you were telling us about. So when you say he's a small combiner, would he like in combine mode, would he be as tall as Optimus Prime or Megatron, or
in the show he was like combiner size, but so this is like a third party attempt of the figure itself, and like I said, there's gonna be some things I'm gonna have to try to just make sure everything works and whatnot. So yeah, so got a pretty cool head sculpt though, I will say that. I got him on sale too. I got it on sale too off TF Source, so I'm like, screw it, I'm going for it.
I mean, hey, bargain's a bargain. But how much did it cost originally?
I think it was like almost $300-400, and it dropped down to like 175.
Damn, that is a deal.
Oh yeah. Now we're
Practically
getting
half off.
Yep. Now we're getting to the big boy. This guy is my pride and joy.
He went gay. Just kidding.
This is my new son. I swear to God, I have like I have 5 sons now. I got Raiden, Superion, Bruticus, Unicron. Now we got Devastator.
Okay, so which Devastator is that? Is that Toy World?
Yeah, this is Toy World.
Okay, I thought it was because the threads look like they actually worked.
The threads work and stuff like that. He has a freaking, his hands can pop off too. Like, watch this shit. So
does both happen, or?
Yeah. You can actually swap them out with drill bit. So you put the drill in there. You have 2 dual dual drills on each hand. But yeah, the size of this thing is immense. It's fucking insane. He is definitely 10 times bigger than freaking what's the name?
That's what she said.
Generation Toys. Like it's an impressive piece. It really is.
You know, I a couple at this point, it's probably a few years ago actually. I saw a review of that Toy
Oh,
World Devastator. Yeah, and you know, if I was into masterpiece collecting, I probably would have gone with the Toy World offer because
oh, definitely, yeah.
just because like not only do some of them have working treads, but also it's like you know, no, I mean, I guess it's mostly because of that. Because when you think about it, if you're paying like a lot of money for a third party combiner,
Oh,
you have to have like every feature and detail possible. Like with I don't remember I don't remember which one turned into the crane again. I forgot.
Hook the crane.
Hook?
Yeah, Hook.
Okay, I had a
Hook,
feeling, but
yeah.
I couldn't remember. But yeah,
Master
like
Scrapper. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just
no,
naming
no,
them
you're
all.
good.
I was
Like
yeah.
no, you're good. Like Hook should
Alright,
have
guys.
the ability to raise
What's
and
up?
lower his hook.
What's up, Jimmy?
You know.
I got about like an hour left.
Okay, well, sorry we're taking so long, but
Oh
I'm sorry.
no, it's
Yeah,
fine.
sorry
Just
about
take
that.
your time. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's
Oh,
just
let me just finish this off real fast. With this thought, if you're gonna pay, because how much did you pay for that, John?
500.
500. Okay. Was that the retail price for the entire like the entire lot, or were they like 100 a piece?
I think I forgot. I think I offered the guy like 500. I think he was asking for a different price. So I kind of just
Okay.
threw my hat in the ring and he accepted the offer. I'm
Yeah.
like, sweet, okay.
Well, let's just say 500 to 1,000. Let's just say for
I
the
could probably
entire combiner. Like if you're gonna pay that much for a third party masterpiece scale combiner, working treads, working crane hook, and all this and that, you gotta have as many features as you can get. You know, that's like with model trains. If you're gonna pay like for British model trains, if you're gonna pay like 250 pounds for an A3 Flying Scotsman or whatever, it needs to have die-cast bodywork, die-cast this, that, the other, perfect mechanism, all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's a ripoff.
Yep. So the one I just typed in constructor, someone's selling one for $850.
Yeah, that
On
sounds about
eBay.
right. That
And
sounds about right.
so yeah, about almost to $1,000. I got a good deal on mine because I think I
Yeah,
only
you
paid
did.
shit, hold on. I have to go I have to backtrack just a tiny bit. Then we'll finish up with my just a couple things real quick and then we'll talk to Jimmy. Sorry for your wait, bud. Sorry for the wait, bud.
it's fine.
Yeah, I only
so
paid
upset
500
about something now.
my constructor. But a couple other things. I got the Yopla Park model kit of Optimus Prime, so I'm going to eventually paint this up. And I also got a Marvel Legends Iron Patriot. I was going to do a custom.
Sell out.
So I'm going to eventually I'm going to repaint this to a much more accurate color scheme and actually bring this some more life to this. And see here.
John hates
And
Marvel Legends. That's why I called him a sellout.
what's that?
No, I was just saying that the reason why I said sellout is because you don't like Marvel Legends, so that's why I called you a sellout.
I don't. Also, I did get a masterpiece KO of Sunstreaker because I'm going to turn that into a custom. Of course, he's
Nope.
armless, and I am doing a custom custom Bumblebee with a of course painted as Bumblebee from G1 and something got all fucked up in somewhere.
Ooh, you broke it.
It's a KO, so it's fine. All right.
Okay.
Just trying to put the head on. So I've been the head sculpt I had to like overhaul because it was too small, so I had to even the size out a little bit better. So I've been.
Is that why you asked me to 3D print you a G1 Bumblebee head?
Yeah. So I've been kind of like seeing if I can
Mm.
modify this one and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. It's just I gotta say
Yeah.
this while it's on my brain. I'm glad you're actually modifying a Bumblebee head because here's the thing.
I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of 3D model because I was looking on Shapeways and some other spots to see if there's a 3D printed head, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna modify this one, and that's why I
Well,
can
not
end up.
only that, but I can't 3D print anything right now. Not just because I'm very low on resin and would have to get more, but long story short, let's just say I am suffering the consequences of being irresponsible and and um let's just say I can't use my 3D printer right now.
Gotcha. That's all right, man. It's all right. I mean, like I said, if I just gotta build it. You build it, they will come. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, and then another thing is I just got a couple other things I recently got. I got a bunch of new tech, a brand new laptop, brand new mouse, brand new headset. I just recently got a 2012 Silverado, and I love that truck. And I recently got a studio light for stop motion, so it's about to get bright right now. Also, it changes color too. So this red. Come on. Wait, hold on. There you go. Orange, green, lime green, dark green, blue, purple, pinkish, pink, red. So yeah, I got a studio light now, so I can actually make some proper. So I can, instead of using a lamp all the time, I got this light that actually can shine down because it moves and stuff like that. I only paid like $40 for it. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
Cool.
I got a lot
and
of stuff.
and you know, kind of speaking of which, I also got a light strip for Valentine's Day last year from my ex. That it's a color changing light strip as well. It's like one of those that you plug into the wall and that kind of thing. And I use it for my photography, and it works pretty decently, at least. Well, I say decently, it works really well.
And nice,
So
awesome, dude. And then just one other thing, I am taking a vacation in next month. I purchased a plane ticket and I got a hotel. I'm going to Japan next month.
and
So
he's not taking me with him. Shame, 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 shame.
so I'm right, and so I've been teaching myself a little bit of Japanese. So that's been really fun. Anyways, let's get back on track here. Now welcoming the new co-host of the F Team podcast, hailing from parts unknown,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay, now I know where to send that. Send those letters to. The one, the only, the host of How to Stupid and has his own YouTube channel called Jack in the Box James. The one, the only, the Jimmy
Stroke.
himself. What?
John, you messed that up.
You're
Poorly.
having a stroke, John.
I did. I had a stroke there. My brain just kind of just stopped working there for a second.
Understandable. My brain does that God knows how many times. So
So how the fuck are you?
I think I nearly had one right there too.
So I've been well, Mr. John. I've been very well. Tired. And I worked
Understand.
out. I mean, you knew. I think I got the security job before you left.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do security now. That's fun. I have to go in the morning. That's why.
Oh damn! You do security?
Yes, I secure paper.
You secure pay? Oh, you're what? You're a security guard at a bank?
No, I not. I'm a security guard at International Paper. I actually secure paper.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
I mean, hey, I mean, hey, at least you're not at least you're not a security guard at Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria or some BS like that.
My friends, some of my friends are convinced. So the new things about me, I got a new camera. Obviously, I have a actual microphone now.
Oh, nice. There you go,
I've
bud.
been buying shit like for like several months. I bought a lot of shit. I now have a 3DS that is modified for me to be able to stream it. So I've been
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's
Wow.
awesome.
episode 1 of me playing Mario and Luigi is out. Oh, can y'all? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're good, bud.
Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, I forgot what I was saying. So I bought a lot of things. How to Stupid Season 6 Part 1 just literally finished this Wednesday, this Wednesday. That's released, and now I'm on a 2-break hiatus to catch some
Nice.
things up. And then
Nice,
we'll
alright,
start
alright.
releasing spin-off.
2 break hiatus, like a 2 week or 2
2
month?
month. 2 month.
Gotcha.
I'm speaking so fast right now. So
Understandable.
that's about it. I got like Tyler, do you know what this is from? Hellraiser. Hold on.
Dude, I don't
there's a
watch a
couple
lot of
other
horror
things.
movies, alright? Oh, and real quick, what I just showed you. Also, while Jimmy is looking for whatever he's looking for, what I just showed was my custom P-Class
But,
Leo and
I
a
don't
Great
know what it
Western
is.
Puncher truck.
But I have a Amber. You know, it's not real, but it's like a prop, but basically from Jurassic Park somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The biggest thing going on right now, besides me knowing the Chalk Eaters, I don't like boasting about stuff like that. But I've met the Chalk Eaters, which are amazing people. Amazing people. You should go check out their channel. They just released a song called "It Was Just a Win," which is a Skyrim-based song that they just
Okay.
made.
Okay.
Which it's
Nice.
fucking it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Totally not trying to promote their stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, shut up, Tyler.
You shut up.
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 Twins,
You
twins,
shut
calm
up.
down. Twins, calm
I'm
down.
the original. He's
Shut
a
up,
Make dad
John.
mad. Don't make dad mad.
Shut up. Shut up, John. No one asked you.
You know what,
Hey.
John?
I'm sorry. I just had to. All right. I'm sorry. Come back. Hurry up.
No, I have my
You
glasses
guys fight like brothers.
on. Fuck is it?
Up your ass to the right.
Where the fuck is it?
Bro, I just said up your ass to the right.
Remember, this show is not sponsored by Show Z.
So.
Dude, no one's ever gonna sponsor us. Let's face it.
Oh, I know. No one's ever going to sponsor this show.
I'm sick of your shit, Tyler.
Oh, he's got a boomstick.
I'm sick of your shit.
He's got a boomstick.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
It's not real, obviously.
Yeah,
But
Obviously,
it's
yeah.
very fucking convincing.
Yeah, pretty much is. Yeah. Especially since the lighting is coming from behind you and not so much on you. It's a little more silhouette-ish.
I just realized my camera's probably been messed up this entire time because that light isn't on. That's my streaming light. Also, there's a light over there for it. But anyway, the serious thing that I'm working on now, the biggest thing is I'm working on a show. Me and a ragtag team. If anybody knows the Lord Bung drama, I know it's sad, it's horrible. It's not really Bung's fault. It's more Orion's fault. But that's not the point. Me and a ragtag team got together and we were writing a show called Reconfinement, which is about SCP. There's I'm going to just say there's 3 different characters. There are 3 main characters, and they go and get in adventures, and stuff happens. And it's not gonna be it's not probably gonna be child friendly. It's gonna be There's gonna be blood like Madness Combat. There's gonna be like some serious mental problems.
So it's going
and-
to be more adult oriented, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing I'm working on, which I'm really, really happy for. We think like in 2 months we might be able to have episode 1 released.
Is that gonna be on YouTube or?
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on my channel, on Newsgrounds, and then wherever else is gonna get it. I can probably tell one of my friends that we're trying to get it out there. But right now we're working in the dark, so this is technically the first time I've went on any video saying it's gonna happen.
Nice, heck yeah, dude. Like that's awesome. Like that sounds something very interesting. Like I'll definitely check it out. Like I'm always on the hunt for new content and shit like that. That's pretty fucking cool though. But
I'm also thinking about a joke crossover episode, with like you know the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour,
yeah,
something like that, but live action.
Oh, that'd be fucking dope, dude.
Where like I've green screened in there,
That's awesome. Hell yeah, I love it.
and compared to us, everything's like paper thin.
Like honestly, that's one thing I like about like with working on projects and stuff like that. Just having people just be part of it is always
I
fun.
love crossovers. I don't know why, but like
Dude,
crossovers.
crossovers are fun.
I know because you get
Crossovers
the
are so damn fun.
goof. You get the goof
You
and answer questions.
do.
You get the goof
Why-
and
why do you
answer
think-
questions.
You know what? I'm going to bring out the poster.
God.
Like with when I do Transformers Shattered Dimensions, it's gonna be insane with the different Transformers from different continuities being brought into this like because you got the movie continuity, you got IDW continuity, you got
Transformers
Generation
Prime
1,
continuity.
Transformers Prime continuity. Well, I don't have Prime figures, but I mean, still, at the same time, if I had Prime figures, I mean, it'd be really insane and bonkers just to have all these different continuities come
I
together.
swear to God, if you need toys or whatever company they're calling themselves now makes a Transformers Prime Bumblebee, that sucker's getting pre-ordered for me. Come on, people. Bumblebee is my favorite. Make a Transformers Prime Masterpiece Bumblebee figure, please.
But the
Anyway.
other thing, it's not really like big news. I'm also creating a podcast now. I might invite some of these fellows on there and test their
hell yeah.
test their weeb metal.
Like, we're talking
I have no idea what that is.
when you say weebs, we're talking about anime chicks, right?
No, but there is some sus segment. I'm just gonna tell you, anything I work with is just sometimes should be better rated for adults.
Well, I mean that's the thing. I mean, this podcast is for adults, so when I put it up on YouTube, it's for adults. It's not for children. So it's like even with the crossover, it's that which I find Convergence, the final part, like that's not for children. I mean, there's blood. I mean, freaking people get stabbed. Freaking, there's a Mortal Kombat moment in the fucking film too. On top of that, there's one of the characters suffocates into the dead of space. There's references to Alien and shit like that. Like it's a great.
I would love an alien crossover with your stuff.
Oh, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
Speaking of crossovers,
You know what you should do? Hold on, Tyler. Hold on. Let me say one more thing. What you should do, John, if you do an alien crossover, you should at the end of an episode, like one of the characters that fucked off, like has a chest burster, and that is just your hint that they're in your universe now.
Oh yeah, that'd be something. That'd be something. Like, I mean, it sounds like something for Avengers Incursions at least, because it has more of that.
I imagine you know what? Deadpool should have the chest burster.
oh my God. Yes.
And
Yes.
then
And
it's
you'd be
just
like,
Burst Pool freaking just comes out wearing has the mouth and wearing a Deadpool mask, and Deadpool's like, oh my God, this thing just came out of me.
Oh, dude, he gets face hugged. He's like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then passes out. Wakes up and he's like, "Oh man, those man, those nachos are really fucking up my stomach." He's like, "Well, that's new."
yeah,
And he
really.
starts he's like, "Oh, I had a baby. And then and then it scurries off, and then he's like, this is not good for the universe, is it? And that's it. That's the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the cutscene.
That'd be perfect,
I
honestly.
love it. I love it. Like, especially now, having this guy and this guy created, like,
Oh man. Yeah.
there's potential for brand new content. It's fucking gonna be awesome. But
Kind of speaking of Deadpool, I also forgot to mention that I also got the SH Figuarts Deadpool and the Tony Maximum Effort set to go with that Deadpool, and the Homecoming Spider-Man and Ned 2-pack. Also, speaking of crossovers, this is the poster I made for my Design 1 class.
nice.
Right? One of the details I'm really proud of is how tiny I was able to paint R4, because look how tiny she is.
Oh yeah.
Like that's about around the size as the Micro Galaxy Squadron minifig.
Nice.
So yeah, and I got a freaking I can't remember for sure. I think I got a freaking A on this.
Nice.
Yeah. So I still need to frame it. I need to frame this because
Oh, dude,
wanted
I
to-
hear you. I have a lot of posters I need to frame, and yeah, I really got to work on that. But
and
anyways,
I don't think putting this between the wall and my bed is a safe place, but hey, it's the only place I can think of to store it. So
right, yeah, yep. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So we just went out talking about crossovers now. So Jimmy, anything else?
I think besides the other podcast. Okay, so like what I mean is by how you were like, oh, now this stuff. Oh yeah, that podcast we've talked about dedicating a whole just segment. People are gonna be like, damn, Jimmy, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? I ask myself
awesome.
that
I
every
love
day I wake up.
Oh,
No,
same.
but I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be more like we're gonna be talking about games that come out. More stuff for the season and just like I think our first podcast we're gonna just like kind of do the feel because I think I might record it. I just don't have like an editor.
So when you say you're gonna do a feel, y'all aren't gonna be feeling each other, are you? Because that's us.
No, Tyler, it's not that kind of stream. I know that's what you watch in your off time, but it's not that kind of stream.
Hey,
you're the one that brought it. Hey, you're the one that
No.
brought it up, brother.
Okay, I brought that up as a joke. You're the one that took it too far.
This show is nothing but taking things too far.
That's fair, but still.
You're sus.
If you can't laugh at if you
You're
can't
sus.
laugh at if you can't laugh at yourself,
I'm laughing. I'm freaking laughing.
Dude, I'm giving you a hard time. Chill, bro.
I know. Bro,
We gotta bully him more.
Gotta give you a backbone there, boy.
Bro, I have a backbone.
I'm not a drill sergeant, so I don't have a drill sergeant hat, so you have nothing to worry about. Oh god, I missed this. I really did. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
too, honestly.
I freaking missed doing the pot. I
I've
honestly
been, like,
missed.
Like mostly quiet. It's like because I'm trying to like stay awake. To be fair.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. But
Excuse me. Drink some.
Well, because like I have like 30 minutes left, and then I actually like really need to go
yeah,
to bed.
you got to head out, which is understandable. So I guess we'll just cover kind of the asshole of the month segment real quick. We'll get that out of the way. So
Next podcast episode will be a lot better. I swear.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's completely understandable. But so since not Tyler, Jimmy has.
I volunteer to go last because I got a slight rant as well. So.
I got a rant as well. I'll go first if you want.
Okay, yeah, you go first, and I'll go.
Yeah,
and
you go
Tyler
first because you gotta go soon.
Yep.
So my asshole of the month. Yes. Probably. Well, I can't say a couple of them because it might be an adult-rated podcast, but some things are still frowned upon, Jimmy. Don't ask what that means. So, I think
What
my
does that
first
mean?
Apple is just like Marvel, and
Hmm.
Marvel right now it's just getting shitty. And shitty. The only good movie is I like some parts of the Secret Invasion, but they kind of like flopped on a lot of shit. It
I'm
could have
gonna
been a
start
lot
on
better.
that fucking shit.
A part of me enjoyed it, and the other part of me, it was better than what the shit. I think they've gotten so bad that Secret Invasion felt better than the rest of their shit they gave out. The only super good movie that saved it for now is
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
yes.
Because I feel like that's been like, because I watched it recently on Disney Plus. That was one of the best movies I have seen in a long time from
Oh,
Marvel.
definitely.
And
Definitely.
I gotta ask you this real quick though, Jimmy. Would you say Secret Invasion is better than WandaVision? Because that's my number one favorite.
No.
Thank God, because otherwise we'd have to fight.
Um. The thing is I forgot what my other asshole one was. It's just the fact. My thing is Deadpool 3. They need to. Kevin Feige, if he's smart, should just make it a comedic and basically rename it to Deadpool 3. Deadpool saves the Marvel Universe.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Because
Yes.
that is the only thing that is gonna save this series right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Marvel has gone so fucking down the shitter along with Disney itself. It just disgusts me. Like I'm just gonna go on a quick tangent about fucking Disney. Like I mean, Jimmy, I'm glad you enjoyed Indiana Jones and the
Yes.
Dial of Destiny.
It,
But
it wasn't like the best. I mean, but it was an Indiana. How I'm looking at it was just an Indiana Jones movie. We needed.
yeah,
I needed something.
yeah, like because I wasn't be able to go in theater and just and enjoy it. I'm actually kind of glad I'm kind of glad I didn't go to theaters and watch it because the way they just disrespected the character just really got under my skin. It really bothered me to the point that they should have never made a fifth film because
Okay.
just the disrespect toward
Sorry, hold up.
just
Sorry,
I really wanted
hold
that.
up. I missed a lot. What movie was it?
we're talking about the new Indiana Jones film.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I will like to add one thing. Bethesda was supposed to make a game this year, and then it got canceled for another game. Then that game got canceled. And I was really looking forward to that for like 3 years. And
Right.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that game would have been better than the movie.
Oh yeah.
I think the only way to save Indiana Jones now is just to make a video game.
Oh,
That's all you can really do now.
Definitely. Like honestly, like I could probably write a better film than what we were dealt with in my own opinion because just the way they just disrespected Indy in that film just bothered me because I get that Harrison's in his 80s now, but at the same time, like they made him a quivering, weak old man, and not the Indiana Jones that was in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Indy had his happy ending in Indy 4, in my opinion. I
didn't think he was as weak. I think he was just weak as old man weak, but still got it because me and Manuel saw it, and we're like, he still got it. He still got it.
Well, like I said,
Like
I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Me, on the other hand, it's just I hated the Phoebe Waller-Bridge character. She was just this
I didn't like.
character.
Are you
What's
talking
that?
about Wombat?
Yeah, Wombat. Yeah.
I didn't like her too much.
I hated the kid. The kid was a fucking brat. I would have much preferred to see Short Round return.
I know, as an adult.
Yes,
That's what me and Manuel said.
I would have much preferred that. The CGI was a little shoddy at the beginning, but at the same time, that seemed like a better film of what they're with the direction with that one from the opening scene itself. And that's just my opinion. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I'm sorry for raining on your asshole of the month segment, but if you continue.
I think I'm just really mad at Marvel because I just feel like everything is like, I'm like, what did I watch all these movies for? This timeline, you're ruining the timeline, and now I just feel like now you're basically making everything else feel like shit.
I
Pretty much put the nail in the coffin.
I fucking hate what they did to Rhodey by replacing him with a fucking Skrull. That is the dumbest fucking move by Marvel.
And plus, I mean, I haven't seen all of Secret Invasion, but it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And and just real quick, Jimmy, are you done with your asshole of the month?
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't, I know I said I volunteered to go last, but is it okay if I go next? Because I kind
Yeah,
of
go right ahead, man. Go right ahead.
I have the same feelings about Marvel, but not just Marvel under Disney, also Star Wars. Because look
I
here,
stopped watching Star Wars because of the last movie, the one movie with the fucking Harrison Ford dying.
Force Awakens.
Yeah, that was
Well-
the last Star Wars thing I was really invested in.
Really that bad, huh?
I haven't.
Well-
I think. I mean, I listened to the stories and the lore and stuff, but that's about it now.
Gotcha.
Like the lore of like things.
I mean, understandable, but I will say this. So I agree with y'all on the Marvel front. If Deadpool, in fact, I will be so bold as to say, if Deadpool 3 bombs, I'm done. I'm done with Disney
I think
Marvel.
I think Marvel will be over if it flops.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. And in all honesty, I feel like the same goes for Ahsoka with Star Wars. Like, if Ahsoka bombs, I'm done with Disney Star Wars too. I love Star Wars. You guys know Star Wars is practically like my second life, so to speak. But why would I invest time in into stories that a corporation doesn't give two shits about and just wants to, screw everyone over? Not just the fans, but also the actors and actresses that are, probably that are most likely going on strike from all the BS those Disney corporate heads have going on, and it's just ridiculous. In fact, sorry. In fact, I'd be This is just from what I've heard. I heard that when Lucasfilm was bought by Disney, they were trying to get rid of Dave Filoni. The same Dave Filoni under George Lucas's wing that assisted him in making Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yep.
And
Why?
because it's Disney, they don't give a shit.
They don't.
And he and Jon Favreau had cooked up plans for the Mandalorian series.
Mhm.
And Disney was trying to get rid of Dave Filoni. And Jon Favreau was like, we're not doing that. We have all this laid out. You fire him, I walk. So they kept him. And then, they tried to do that bullshit after season 1. And when they were doing the production on season 2, and Jon Favreau was like, what did I say? You let him go, I walk. If I have to bring this up again, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to walk.
Yep.
And so far, nothing has been said about firing Dave Filoni, and they better keep it that way. Because if they get rid of Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau walks and Ahsoka bombs, I'm done. The only part of Star Wars from Disney that I'll have interest in is any prequel era or original trilogy era Black Series figures and designs from the George Lucas era of Star Wars. I will not give a fucking shit about Disney Star Wars anymore.
Mhm.
So Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, definitely tie for top of asshole of the month. And you see this right here. I'm dead ass serious.
That's it.
Like, I'm fed up with it. Like, I thought Kenobi was good at first, but then when I heard of all the issues that people were bringing up, I was like, why the fuck do that?
I fixed it.
So yeah. So yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I got Katie with me because she's not doing too good.
Oh, you're good, bud.
That kind of, in a way, brings me to. I mean, it's not really an asshole of the month, but at the same time, it's just one of those things that just sucks, and that's just, age, because like with Katie, I've she's been around since I was 12, and I'm 24 now, so about 12 to 13 years. And
Girl.
huh?
It's okay.
She's an old girl.
And yeah, and her she was doing fine, and then about a week or so ago, her left eye started swelling, and now it's better, but now her her right eye, and now it's her left eye, and not only that, but she's hardly eating, and she it's hard for her to get around. So, so yeah, I just have her with me. And that was my stepdad, Sean, that brought her in for me.
Yep.
Um,
I got you. It's all good.
so yeah, so I guess in a way, old age or just time and that kind of thing in general is another asshole of the month for me. And also dating apps and women that say they're looking for a relationship and then they act like the complete opposite when you message them. Like,
Oh yeah.
really?
Yep.
If you're gonna false advertise, then or if you're gonna say you're in a relationship and then just completely ignore me, that just shows me how immature and just overall bitchy you are. Because
Oh
like,
yeah.
look, yeah, like, and like, look, yes, I have a bunch of collectibles of 6-inch scale people and robots and all that. Yeah, it's a niche hobby, but that doesn't mean I'm immature. Even modeling trains with faces doesn't mean I'm immature. It just means that, it's something I'm into. Whether it
Yep.
be Thomas characters or my original characters that could be in Thomas or just model trains in general. You know?
Yep.
And I'm just not gonna stand for this BS of, oh men grown ass men don't do that. No. If you want to be
But
grown up, if you want to be grown up, what you need to do is, not only be responsible for, your life, which I'm still getting the hang of, don't get me wrong, but also, make sure you have life goals. Make sure you have I mean, if you don't drive, get a driver's license and get a car. Quit
Exactly.
spending money on Ubers and Lyfts and all that BS.
Exactly.
Like get your ass up, go find a job if you're unemployed, instead of saying unemployed on your dating profile, because that's gonna be a turnoff. And if you're in school, great. If you're not and you're still unemployed, pick one. Pick a job that you can stick with, or go to school and make something of yourself.
Exactly.
Because for the longest time, I didn't think I was going to go back to school. I really didn't. But look what I did. I chose to go back to school because I'm tired of floundering around, getting nowhere, so to speak.
Mhm.
And I will say this: the last girl I saw, she was nice, but she had no goals. At least not goals that were realistic. Because I kept telling her, or not telling her, but suggesting to her, hey, you might want to take some classes on this if this is what you want to do.
Yep.
Nothing. Nothing. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I don't know shit. You know?
I think my biggest issue, speaking of stuff like that, my biggest issue with anything is I do a lot. Like, I'm here, I'm writing a comic, I'm doing a show, I'm doing another podcast, and like recently it's been all working out for me because it's like I finally got like shit done.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it like I need like one of these days I will have to take a break because I will burn myself out. It hasn't
Yeah,
happened
sure.
yet, but not saying it won't happen. Um, but probably one of these days I will probably need to take a break
Yeah.
because I do too much.
All right.
And I mean,
Right now, like right now with me, I'm just kind of just like, yeah, can I start working on Continuum right now? I mean, yeah, technically I could. At the same time, I just kind of want to just focus on getting other stuff done and taken care of, and whatnot. So it's just kind of just chilling and rolling with all that. And will I do a little bit? Will I start a little bit of tomorrow, just to see how everything kind of works? Maybe do some test animations. Yeah, of course, but tried not to be so rusty anymore when it comes to working on this content. But
Yeah.
so everyone kind of covered their segments.
I'm trying to think. The usual idiot drivers on the road that constantly almost hit me. I mean that's pretty much a given. Yeah, right. Pretty much just, women not acting their age and then accusing me of not acting my age or whatever. And then, people
that's
driving, age and time. Kathleen Kennedy and Bob Iger and Disney as a whole wanting
Actually,
to
Bob Iger is trying to fucking get rid of the fucking nonsense that's happening in Disney right now.
Really?
I feel like, I thought it
Got
was
a
Kevin.
source?
I thought
Huh?
it was always. I thought it was always
Got a
Kevin.
source?
I thought it was always Kevin Feige's fault.
Hold on. Look up
Because
Doomcock. Look up Doomcock on YouTube.
That's actually funny because Star Wars Theory used to there were a couple Doomcock leaks and Star Wars Theory covered them for Star Wars. So yeah, like I know I remember Doomcock. That name was so funny. It's like it just sounds like a porn star's name when you think about it. Like,
Yeah,
like
he has a lot of stuff on a lot of things that's going on. The most recent thing out of Disney is with the Snow White drama and bullshit that's happening with the. He's trying to stop the production of that film because it's going to be a woke disaster.
Yep. And
It's
that
going to
will
be a-
definitely
that's that's why
definitely drain them of money.
that's why he let go of a bunch of people. Like he's trying to clear the slate clean and start from scratch. And
See, if you want to, the thing is, if you want to do something like you want to change, they keep on wanting to change something and change the story. I'm like, well, then make a new story. It's actually not that hard. You can make, and of course everybody's going like, well, this looks like Snow White, and you can make up your own story. Of course it's going to look like Snow White because you're going to base it off of Snow White. But now you changed it, so it's not Snow White, but it could be something else.
exactly.
You can be creative with it.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, but they're just gonna rehash out these old ideas, and it's just gonna turn into utter garbage. Is gonna blow up in their face, and I'm gonna be there in front row seat having some popcorn because now all I'm doing is just sitting back and watching anime on Crunchyroll. So
Bro, save me a
John-
seat next to you because I gotta tune in for that too.
I also would like to point out, fucking Oda, you're the fucking goat. That's the guy that writes One Piece. You motherfucker has spent more than half your life writing this fucking series, and you're still gonna keep on writing after you're done with this, but it will be short stories.
yep. So
Wait, which anime did you mention? One Piece?
One Piece.
yeah, One Piece. Yeah,
I've
I
got-
tried
You know
getting.
that it's getting aren't they coming out with a live action movie or series?
Yeah, it's coming out with a live action, I think, movie
Yep,
by Netflix. It's like up in the air. Some people feel better about it now with their new trailer, and some people don't feel good about it at all.
Because I haven't seen One Piece yet, but I keep hearing about it. So
Don't. I swear to God, I beat the shit out of you if you watch that movie before you watch the show. Okay, I know it's 1,000 episodes, but you can fucking do it. If my crackhead ass can do it, and crackhead ass can watch an entire almost 1,000 episodes in 2 months, anybody can.
Facts.
here's my response: I don't give a fuck.
Okay. That's thanks for that feedback. Tyler, but okay. I mean, you're a little salty there, but
Hey, I ain't salty. Y'all are the mofos are getting salty.
I'm not salty. I'm just kind of just chilling and being entertained.
Okay, then Jimmy is being salty. Jimmy's the one being salty.
How?
You're telling me that you're gonna fight me if I watch the live
Oh,
action
I
movie
forgot that
before
I
the
said
anime?
that.
I don't.
That's how unsalty I am. I just say this shit to say shit. I don't. I will
You
fight
sure you
you.
weren't acting salty? Because I kind of sound like you're acting salty.
It's not acting salty. That's just like that. Just feels disrespectful.
Okay, well if I just respect you, build me a bridge, cry me a river, build me a bridge, and get the hell over it.
Tyler, I'm fucking with you.
I know. Just say maybe I'm fucking with you too. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. You don't know.
You know what's worse is I have to go to
kidding.
bed in like
Obviously I
less
am.
than 6 minutes.
Okay, all right. Let's I'll do my asshole of the month segment. So couple things. One is dating sites. Dating sites are a fucking joke. They are just
Yep.
they will rob you of your fucking money, and then you got these fake
Mhm.
profiles and shit like that. Then you start talking to these women, and it turns out that A, they don't exist, and B, they're just fakes, and they just want your fucking money, or they want to fucking scam your ass. I mean, yes, it was stupidity on my part, and I blame myself. And did I get did the consequences create actions? Yes, but it also gave me an anxiety attack too at the same time. So one, fuck
John having an
scammers.
anxiety attack?
Yeah, I had an anxiety attack.
Shit. I've never heard you having an anxiety attack. I think the
Yeah,
apocalypse is upon us because John having an anxiety attack, we're in trouble.
yeah, it was so what happened was I was talking to this one chick, and when we're down in Texas and stuff like that, and I was talking to her, I shared some explicit photos with her, and then one night, when we were at home and shit like that, and she's like, what if you could what would you want to do with me right now if you could? I mean, I was being very descriptive, and then she sends me this link and says $2,000 if this goes on the internet.
Damn.
Yeah, I was
Those
freaking
scams.
the fuck out.
I could have told you it wasn't true.
Sorry.
Plus, because I had a friend that did the same thing. See, I had a friend. Well, I had a friend of a friend that was telling me the story about we were all sitting together, and he was telling me what actually like happened. You know what he replied with? He'd be like, "Do it. I want the internet to know." They blocked him.
That's fucking awesome.
Damn.
He's
I should
like-
have said that like
That was bold.
do
He
it.
was like,
Bold.
I just imagined him like anime, like fucking just not giving a fuck, JoJo menacing, being like, I want the internet to know, do it. Boop, and they blocked him.
Fucking epic. That is
God.
epic. I love it.
Damn.
Epic. That is epic. I wish I would have done that because I freaked the fuck out. I talked to my chaplain. I talked to the lawyers. I talked to a lawyer. I talked to like a lot of people. I was freaking the fuck out. And luckily I got grounded back to reality with everyone. Everything's all good now, and I just felt like talking about it made me feel so much better. Now it's like now it's on the back burner. Like I don't remember. Like I still have all the text messages and shit just in case, but I blocked the person. And same time it's just like, yep. I think it was if it wasn't for like the chaplain talking to the lawyer and stuff like that, it would have been gotten really out of hand. And I'm glad that I had people to talk to because it made me feel a lot better. And then I was talking to this other one chick that wants money too. It's like calling me, oh baby, oh I love you. Like I don't fucking know you.
Yeah.
Like now I'm just kind of just done dating. I'm done dating. Whatever happens, happens. Like I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my goals, my aspirations. Right now, fuck women. I'm going on a trip to fucking Japan. I'm going to have like
He's
like
gonna come back with a Japanese wife, bro.
but
Bro,
I mean
imagine.
am I still talking to a few girls? I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm not really expecting anything anymore. I really am not.
You know, I
Yeah,
gotta
just
tell
like-
you, actually, you know, I kind of have to tell you something. I kind of, speaking of which, and I'm having to do it on speaker because my freaking earbud decided to die. My left one won't connect. Go fucking figure. Anyway, I tart work. Fuck me. Okay, so I started talking to this. I'm gonna try to not go into detail, but I basically started. John, you know, but
I know.
to give you a bit of insight, Jimmy, I tried to talk to this one chick, or I tried to go see this one chick after I talked to her and phone called her and video chatted her, that kind of thing, and I um because she lives in Oklahoma, I think part of the reason was because let's just say I was having let's just say I was having how do I put it without it really, let's just say I was having income issues, so to speak, and going from the house to Oklahoma, it would have, like, gas would have killed me, so to speak. So I was like, in that regard, yeah, I understand. But at the
Yep.
same time, it's like, if I'm talking to someone and we're getting along just fine, whether it's phone call, video chat, whatever, it's like I just wish that, um, mine and her date idea didn't get shut down by my mom. But and I'm like, I'm kind of with you, John. I'm not holding out hope. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can to, just kind of, you know,
Oh yeah, definitely,
do
definitely.
do me, do what I want or need to do. Um, excuse me. And then, you know, if the girl I'm talking to, I would say her name, but I don't know if I don't think she'd care, but just in case, if
mean,
she and I,
don't-
huh?
I was gonna say this. Don't. I mean, try to keep names a little concealed.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Like
My name is John Cena. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
you should be. You're one more joke like that, you're fired. Anyway, I mean, if she and I end up together, cool. If not, hey, at least she and I chatted and
Yeah.
had a great time chatting.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
you know, I
It's like
mean,
it's like the same with me and this one girl I've been talking to. Like, I love chatting with her. I love talking to her. She she's great, but at the same time, if nothing happens, it is what it is.
yep,
Plain and simple.
yep, yep,
But
yep.
so back to at my little segment of asshole of the month. So you know me, I collect Transformers, right? And Masterpiece. I mean, when it comes to making fingers, and you really wait for a long-waited
Hey, John,
figure. Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I really do gotta go.
All right, man. All right, it's
So
all good.
I
mean,
am so sorry, everybody. Also, I know I've been quiet. I just letting them talk because it's their show. I'm just part of it. I love all of you guys. I will definitely be back next episode. I'm pretty sure next episode will be better.
Okay.
Because we all had to, fumble our hands and stuff. But and with that, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.
See you, Jimmy.
bye, bud. See you, Jimmy. So, like I was
Nintendo
saying,
too.
yep. And then so, like I was saying, comes to fingers.
Oh
Disgusts
no.
me. This
Oh,
pisses me the fuck off.
wait,
I've been wait.
sorry, John. I gotta ask. So those are all fingers from a figure that has articulated fingers.
Yes, this came from the Transformer Rollout PR02 Cybertron Optimus Prime. I've been wanting
Mm,
this for a long fucking time, and the fucking fingers just decided to fucking give out and shatter. I mean, this is probably the shoulder's knackered too. Right, this is gonna be fun fixing this. Like all the fingers just shattered into a million fucking pieces on this figure.
Oh my God.
Yep, I took the fingers off of this one because I contact shows Z store, so hopefully I can get replacements for it for the figure itself. It's a beautiful figure. It's fucking gorgeous, but
Yeah.
it's fucking like fans hobby, right? Most like Double Evil have articulated fingers. Naval Commander has articulated fingers. I got a hold of fans hobby because the fingers were breaking because that figure was made at a bad time because of COVID when that all went down because the plastic quality was poor. Fucking buy this guy. The one thing that broke on this fucking guy was one of the smokestacks. I replaced both of them with styrene rod and repainted them. Like seriously though, I was able to fix this figure and pretty much fucking perfect, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get rid of this prime because this is the new prime. I cannot fix these fucking fingers. I cannot fix
Yeah.
these.
No.
And on top of that, I had noticed this the other day. Look at the crotch. One side is yellow, the other side is just fucking unpainted gray plastic.
Damn, they
Fucking
forgot to
bullshit.
apply some yellow.
The fucking QC on that figure just pisses me off. Now it's just something I want to just look at and just be like, yep, it's just stand on my desk because I know if I just breathe on it, it's just gonna implode on itself and destroy of all of humanity. That just like QC fucking work on it. If you're working on a project, I was so afraid when I opened up Ronin. I'm like, yeah, this thing looks complex. I don't want to fucking break it. Thank God that I was afraid that figure was going to break. I heard that this figure had fucking QC issues. I didn't expect it to be like fucking like that. That just
Yeah.
need the fuck off. It's
I
fucking
mean,
bullshit.
hey, maybe the half yellow crotch just is just some kind of indicator of, Prime's bladder filling up or something. I don't know.
So I mean, at least I can paint those paint the yellow on it, but I'm gonna have to watch videos on what needs to be what repairs I need to make because transformative it was fucking easy. It was so fucking easy
Okay.
because it's just like an oversized Cybertron Optimus Prime from the Cybertron series, just more third party and heavily retooled.
Yeah.
But I swear to Primus, if this company does a Vector Prime, I'm gonna be like, I will write an angry letter. I'd be like, for one, fuck all y'all, because you guys don't know how to make a good fucking Cybertron figure, and there's so much QC happening with your fucking Galaxy. Was it Commander of Stars, which is what the third party name was, and you're doing a Vector Prime. Fuck you. Fuck you, TR0, Transformer and Rollout. Fuck you and the horse you rode on, because you suckered a lot of people with this fucking beautiful piece. You went for aesthetics. You did not go for QC. This piece is unfucking painted. I would rather take something with no paint versus QC.
Yeah. Yeah, because at least as a customizer, you can paint whatever is missing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to paint this figure. This figure is honestly a good figure. It's like, yeah. Like, yeah, fingers here. Oh, they're not breaking. And then on top of that, they're not even pinned. Those fingers are fucking pinned.
Wait, they're pinned, so like they have pins running through the knuckles?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yep.
no.
And then what? Hold on. I think Ultra Magnus. X Transbot. Notorious for clearance issues. Sometimes fingers break. Sometimes parts break. These are pinned fingers right here in his hands.
Right.
Fucking, I can move them. You know, like,
Yep.
I can move them. Not very good, but I put a little shackle on there. They'll be fine. Fucking bullshit. The figure's going back over in front of Unicron now. You know,
Yeah.
if the Unicron can just destroy that Prime, just eat him. because he's a planet eater. So just eat that prime. You can have the matrix out of it too if you want to, Unicron. Oh, it just pisses me the fuck off, dude. Like,
No, I agree with that. Cause and kind of speaking of, adding paint, like even the Black Series R2D2, the new one that's coming out, like it has a lot of missing painted detail or a lot of unpainted details that I'm gonna have to go back with a paintbrush and touch up. I
exactly.
mean, it was the same with the original glorified McDonald's toy of a Black Series R2 that they released back in 2013, but still. It's like, I love Hasbro with what they do with Star Wars Black Series and all that, but oh my God, bro, like why does R2 have like only half or not even
Right.
half his details painted?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
like I mean, I think I could be wrong. I'd have to look at the R5D4 promo images to verify, but I think they painted at least almost every detail on R5D4, and yet he's nowhere near as famous as R2. He's famous because of his famous scene of blowing his motivator, but other than that, no one knows who R5D4 is.
Yep.
Unless you watch Mandalorian, but
But yeah, like that shit on that figure just pisses me off. It's just disgusting.
no,
Depressing, man.
it honestly is disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable.
Because you suck at so many people. Because a lot of people were so stoked for that figure, and then it comes out after how many delays, hearing about the QC issues, and then fucking fingers broke, and who knows what other QC issues. I have to watch another video just to see what I can do to fucking fix it. And another
Yeah.
thing, it's funny, right?
Mm.
I have a lot of Mafex figures that are some of them probably known for QC issues. I've never had a major breakage or QC issue from any of these figures.
The only QC issues I've experienced from Medicom's Mafex line is loose joints on Mark 43, because that was one of their earliest figures.
Yep.
And then the purple trench coat version of Joker from the first Suicide Squad movie, the right arm popped out, but at least you could pop it back in because it was on a ball peg. Yeah, it wasn't easy to stay in.
Yep.
It still isn't, but at least you can pop it back in versus the peg shearing and then it's permanently broken.
Oh yeah, I hear you there, dude. I hear you there. But
And there are probably some other QC issues I've encountered, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. I think some of them is just like messy paintwork, like one of the turbines on Black Manta's back had like a stray bit of red, but I just took a black paint pen and covered it, and it was fine.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So yeah, that's pretty much the entire asshole of the month segment. And for our first show back, I got nothing.
yeah, really. I mean, we pretty much talked about everything that we had on our minds.
I think
Yeah.
definitely for the next show I'll get some notes together. If you want to talk
Okay.
about anything, let me know. I mean, we already kind of did our own little custom spotlights throughout the entire show and whatnot. So
Yeah. I will. I'll try to have this HK 87 custom done. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet because obviously it can't be HK 87 because it's supposed to be a different HK droid for Cobra. So I don't know what to call it. So I'll have to think on that, or maybe you'll be able to help me with that. I don't know.
I can think of some things. But yeah, anyways, dude, I'm getting pretty tired, so I might call it a little early, and then when we do the next show, we'll discuss about it. I mean, we'll discuss it still in the F Team podcast chat. Maybe I'll ask Chris to come on and be a guest, I guess. I'll try to talk to him, see what the hell's going on. I mean, I'm burnt out too, but I was able to do this.
Yeah, I know. But it's like Jimmy said. Maybe there's something he's not telling us, but and I do want to mention something, but I think it's not bad. It's just something I've noticed that I think I should probably mention when we're not on the air, so to speak. So
Yeah, definitely,
uh,
definitely. But
yeah.
anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching the F Team podcast. We are back, and I know this has been kind of a rocky start for season 2, but when we come back, we'll actually have some new segments. We'll talk shop, we'll talk stop motions, we'll talk we'll talk movie news. We'll try to keep things in the loop for a lot of the pop culture, because we are going to be that show to try to keep the belief of how when we were growing up with the pop culture that we all enjoy and love. We're going to keep that alive as much as possible, no matter what the naysayers say, because Transformers, Marvel, DC, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, anything that's pop culture related, whether it be 80s, 90s, to early 2000s, including to now, this stuff is this is the stuff this is our bread and butter. This is the stuff that we enjoy as nerds. We got to stop the attack on pop culture, because the more it gets attacked, the more people are going to lose interest in it.
Yep, and this is just like I would say when the Jedi and clones were fighting the Separatists, droid armies, but this isn't even that. This is more like when the rebels were fighting the Empire, because I mean, rewatching Andor and some of the scenes where the civilians of Cassian's home planet was attacking the Empire after constantly being driven into fear and all that. That's how I feel like we're the rebels. We're trying to save pop culture from all this overly woke bullshit. And because it's not working. You may think it is, but it's not. And if you think it is, then you really need to wake up and
Mhm.
or just wake up, smell the roses, look over the fence, because trust me, the grass ain't greener on the other side.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So, but
Yep.
then again, y'all will probably say, "Oh, we're just this and that and the other." But you know what? You can call us that. It's not true. It's called reality. Come back to it.
I agree, bud. I agree. But anyways, thank you all for watching the ever growing saga of the F Team podcast. We have officially kicked off season 2. Y'all have a good month, and we'll be back again with much more shenanigans and pop culture and everything else in between. You guys take care. Have a good one. This is the Jack Nerd signing off along with my co-host. All right, take care, everybody.